and they'll be going at each other hammer and tongs. I'm Miles Harrison, and Stuart Barnes is with me to watch this one.
The two potent packs, two brilliant backlines. What more could you want?
And he makes no mistake from the kickoff. Passes. Lovely offload. One of the forwards now. He takes it on. Keeps possession. The fly half. Moves it on. Good sharp pass. One of the centres. One of the forwards here. Advantage to South Africa. The scrum half tackles. One of the forwards. It's a South African put-in. Line out for New Zealand. Hooker just making sure that the communication is right. Feeds. The centre. Oh, he's got that wrong possession. Give it away. It's advantage South Africa. The lock. He gets his way past. And in goes that tackle. They're getting numbers into the ruck. It's out from the ruck.
That's really poor discipline there. There was no need to rush up like that. Offside, and the attack was going nowhere. When you're a confidence kicker like this, it's very important that your first one goes over, and he hit that very well.
And taken in straight away. That's good work to get the turnover there. It's a good quick ball. Just clears it on. That's a pass to nobody. And he really meant business with that one, didn't he? And it's back from the ruck. Nice offload. It's a score for New Zealand.
He spent his entire career scoring in just this spot on the ground. He is ruthless out wide.
So the try secure. Can they get the extra points?
You will not see a sweeter struck conversion than that. Quite brilliant.
Setting off. He tackles. And a chance to show his pace here. The prop. The winger. And away it goes. And they're really going upfield now. Goes low. Their ball retention is superb here. Looking to shift the ball on. One of the wingers. Oh, that's a look. Clean through. Oh, it's running clear. And they go for the score, but there was simply too much space.
Defenders were only going half a metre here and there to make the tackle, but they were making so many tackles. The phase play was so patient, the movement was so smart, the scrum half controlled it so well that in the end you knew that this team were going to bury their way over the opposition line. That is a wonderful score. It's not pretty, but that is quite spectacular.
Lovely hands. With offload. Making great ground here. Good soft hands. Can he keep going? They go in for the score, but the defence coach of the opposition, that's a nightmare for him.
I lost count of the number of missed tackles leading to that try. That is bad defensive play. Left, right, long range, short range. It's kicked everything. Brilliant.
Can he give his forwards a chance to get underneath the ball? Ships the ball on. Flicks it on. The centre. Oh, he's crunched him there. Doing it by himself, might need support. One of the forwards now. The swift offload, and he's clear. That's a really well-worked score.
Well, sometimes he doesn't look that quick, but when you've got that ball there, with nearly half the pitch to cover, he just took off. That is exceptional. Right in front, that was nothing but a formality.
Off we go again. Can he get the ball to hang? Snaps it up. He floors him. Into space. They're looking for options. Passing's good. One of the forwards. Oh, what a fine tackle that is. He gets that ball away so quickly. He looks for the support. Gets that pass away. Up to the South African 22. Nicely offloaded. He takes him out. The fly half. Gives that a hoof. And what a fine kick that was. And there's the throw. Spears the ball out. He gets that pass away. One of the wingers. Nice clean ruck. Ships the free. Shuddering tackle. The flanker. Passed on. He's going to feel that. It's going to be a ruck. And the forward's there again to turn it over. And back it goes. It's a touch find. Everybody setting up for the line out then. Find support. On it goes. And that's going to be an interception. Turnover ball and a chance to catch the defence on the hop. Half-back's there and it's away. And away it goes. So strong, almost impossible to stop. He gives the ball. One of the centres. Lovely hands. One of the forwards here. Advantage to South Africa.
The slightest of knock-ons. That's all it has to be.
Nice pass. The centre. The winger. It's a try for New Zealand.
Well, did the defence lose concentration there? They just defended a little bit tightly. There was space out wide, and it was brilliantly utilised for the try.
And here's the kick.
He's not missed much. He's really hurting the opposition.
It's a drop to restart. Takes it from the kickoff. Good sharp pass. One of the forwards now. Offloads. Building up to speed now. Nothing the defence can do. Just where he wants it. Dips his shoulder in, good tackle. Looking to shift the ball on. They're just a metre or so from too many gaps, too many missed tackles. It had to be a try.
Well, that try typifies the way this team have played all afternoon.
So can he add the extra points with this conversion?
That conversion is the icing on the cake. That was a wonderful score and a brilliant kick.
And he makes himself look big, takes the kick off well. What power he's got in his game. Nice offload. With offload. He completes the tackle. The fly half. Lovely offload. The defender brushed aside. Dropping off, allowing too much space, and in the end it's shot.
Well, don't expect to win matches if you miss tackles like that. Easy try. There were worries about his goal kicking, but he has allayed all those doubts today. This has been some effort.
And he makes no mistake from the kickoff. Just moves it on. Well, swift offload there. One of the forwards. Such strength. Little flick. Lovely hands. Through he goes, they're trying to get with him. The try line getting ever closer.
The opposition cannot believe what has just happened to them. One man has just ripped through the heart of their defence for a spectacular solo score.
Over it goes, 2 points.
The flags complete the formality. A wonderful kick.
That's a good catch. He gets the ball away. One of the centres. Just took his eyes off. There it is, it's really on. What a reaction in the stadium. What a try.
What do you do against that sort of pace and power? What a combination that is. Unstoppable.
Approaching the kick now.
Gets the kick, but it's a lot of tries that are needed if his team are to get back into this one.
It's a drop to restart. Looking strong in the tackle. Staying on their feet well. This is good quick ball. And that's out on the full, so it's a line out all the way back. He passes on. He gets that pass away. The flanker. Passing's good. One of the forwards here. They just can't handle this. The winger. South Africa starting out. Oh, they've done that so well on the floor. Sweet pass. Gets that pass away. One of the forwards now. The number 8. And away it goes. Fires the ball on. Hits him hard. Trying to stay on their feet at the ruck. Good score, poor defence.
It's not just what you do with the ball in hand that wins the big games. It's what you do when you don't have it. And simply, the defence didn't do enough there. That was very poor.
Fine score, and now these extra points could really matter.
When he is in the mood, he strikes a ball quite beautifully.
Has to get this drop kick right on the money. And taken in straight away. Ships the ball on. Nobody on the other end of that pass. For long. The centre. Flicks it on. That's nicely away. On it goes. Gets away. He's clear. That's coming out the clouds, but he's taken it well. Lovely hands. It could be on. Engineering the space and taking the score.
A stunning score, a change of pace, real acceleration, upper body strength. Nobody was going to stop him. Clip that like a 9-iron, straight between them, bisects the post. Superb score.
Snaps it up. What was he doing there? Sufficient numbers to make that a ruck now. Oh, that's quick feet. Offload. A storming on. Clear. Good use of the space here. Good, solid hit. It's just lovely the way it's come back from the ruck. Looking to shift the ball on. There's simply no way through. Good sharp pass. Shipped on. The flight is breaking up now and it's on. It's a try and they'll be very disappointed with their defence there.
Well, you couldn't be more direct than that. They didn't even think about going wide. They just picked and drove, picked and drove. One more pick and drive and they're under the post for the score.
He steps up and he will kick.
That's nothing but a formality.
Whistle goes for the restart. The ball is shipped on. It'll offload. One of the forwards here. He's through. Nicely passed. Passed on. he powers through. One of the forwards. One of the wingers. Lovely hands. Bouncing off the would-be tacklers. One of the forwards now. There's space there. He gets the ball away. Oh, would have felt that. Possession is key here at the Rock. Good pass. They're a good combination, these two. That is power personified. Pressure by New Zealand. And it's a score, but you can't miss tackles like that.
Physically, psychologically, mentally, this has been a wearing experience for the defence. To make that many tackles and in the end to see their line crossed by another hard-running player. Came in with the reputation of being one of the most consistent kickers in the game. He's lived up to that billing.
Oh, that's a gift. Gets away. And the referee decides it will be a scrum. Flicks the ball. Nicely offloaded. Oh, what a fantastic tackle that is. That's a penalty against New Zealand.
Oh, was that a head-on-head there in that Rock? Let's hope not. Dead-eye as ever. 3 more points from the penalty.
And it's the drop kick to restart. And he makes himself look big, takes the kick off well. Nice offload. At South Africa's 22. And you could feel the effects of that up here in the commentary box. Ball quickly presented. Good soft hands. One of the centres. Gets that pass away. The centre. They're nearly up at a try of the highest quality.
Well, the manager of the team will be delighted with that score. It was a brilliant try, it deserved 7 points, and the kick, well, it gave them.
Chance to move it. Yes, clearly went forward, and the referee will call them back for the scrum. Gives the ball. He gets that pass away. Good tackle there. Well played, that's come back quickly. Pushing and barging his way on. Solid tackle. We're now in the final 5 minutes of the half. Nice pass. This man, he's away. One of the forwards here. And now he's breaking clear. One of the forwards. Oh, he powers in there, knocks it to the floor. A swift offload there. One of the forwards now. The fly half. It's a score for New Zealand.
A lot of precision about that try. Everything about it was really accurate. That's a good try. Yet another successful kick. The lead is extended.
Will we go again? Takes it from the kickoff. Scrum for South Africa. He's good. Smashes him down. Beautiful pass right into the chest. Ships the ball on. Big problems for the defence. Driving on. The prop. Into attack. Breaking through. Nice technique. Lovely offload. Oh, he's chance to get away here. Into big space here. No weak inside shoulder there. Tackle over, ruck formed. Back it goes. It's a try for New Zealand.
Maybe they're a little bit fortunate to get that one, but it doesn't matter. It's 5 points.
Referee blows for half-time. Sometimes you just know it's your day. Almost perfect in the first half.
Well, the forwards have won brilliant ball. The backs have looked so sharp, so deadly. And between them both, the half-backs, they have just been tactically superb.
The challenge now for the coaches to keep the players in that almost perfect zone.
Well, the only danger is they're so far ahead that they may become a little bit complacent. But, you know, they've got a big lead, haven't they?
So here we are then, all ready to go for the second period. And he makes no mistake from the kickoff. One of the forwards. Excellent turnover from the ruck. Possession is good for the scrum half. One of the centres. It's a ruck and they need to hold on to it. And there it is, out the ruck. And away it goes. He feeds the ball. Oh, what a try!
Well, that's just too easy. That's far too easy. The defence will be devastated with themselves. From that distance, he sacrificed accuracy for power, hooked it to the left.
Setting off. Flicks it on. No way through there. It's recycled and away. Lovely hands. One of the forwards here. Passed on. He's managing somehow to get through that. And one of the forwards gets stuck in. Support work is good as they hit the ruck. He's got terrific service. He gets the ball away. No way through there. Offloads. He moves the play. Oh, bursting through. Solid tackle. That's advantage to New Zealand. Lovely hands. Banging his way up. It's a score for New Zealand.
You will go a long way to see a better score than that. That is a fabulous finish.
And the conversion attempt is successful.
He's doing what we all knew he would do. Another successful kick as his team pull away.
The centre. And he's away. Sensational tackle. It's there, the possession. Good soft hands. He tackles. Nice offload. And suddenly there's so much space. Takes him down. Good sharp pass. Hands are good here.
Well, the defence have been decoyed into being sucked in the middle. The missed passes have gone wide and the wings are creating havoc.
Gets that pass away. The prop. Gets away. And they've got him just short. Advantage to New Zealand. He gets that pass away. It's a try for New Zealand.
The defence finally breached. He's under the post, and that's not a 5-pointer. That is a guaranteed 7.
And he adds the extras.
Well, he's picked to kickers' goals, and he's doing it. He's going to be delighted with his goal-kicking form.
That's a good catch. He spins the ball. Nice pass. The winger. One of the forwards. Nicely offloaded. Something might be on. Lovely off, and he breaks. And he tackles him. For long. One of the forwards now. Oh, what power in the tackle. With offload. Solid defence, good tackle. Chance to get in a ruck half. The fly half. The number 8. One of the centres. On it goes. And they score.
Wave after wave of attack. They went left, they went right. In the end, they made the breach right through the middle of the park, and he's under the posts for the try.
And that's sailing through for 2 more points.
It's the mark of a great kicker never to miss the ones you should get, and he never does.
Looking to shift the ball on. He's clear. Trying to get clear, and I think he has. A swift offload there. They're on the move here. Look at him there, legs pumping, he's getting through. And just look at all the space now. Well, you're going to have to go a long way to see another run like that. The crowd is going absolutely mad.
We know he's capable of scoring tries like that, and now, on the big occasion, he's produced one of them.
And here's the kick. He clatters the post.
Now, people are going to say that was unlucky, but that was very gettable.
What have they got here? One of the forwards here. Ships the ball on. He stopped his man. And away it goes. And he's looking to see what's on now. Oh, hits him hard. One of the wingers. Oh, he's wrapped him up there all right. Offloads. That's a ruck now. That's really good technique, and he's got him down. Good soft hands. So back it goes. Goes low. Nice offload. It's a score for New Zealand.
Well, that try was worth coming to this game for on its own. Worth the admittance fee, a thing of beauty. Wonderful score. It's not missed much, he's really hurting the opposition.
So we restart. Off they go. One of the forwards. Lovely hands. And he tackles him. Nicely away. Passing's good. The hooker. He's breaking through. Talk about setting the standard for the team. This is so strong. Just got away from the defence here. Just look at the possibilities. Up to the South African 22. One of the forwards now. The fly half. Nice pass. Look at it. It's a try for New Zealand.
You can only marvel at this attacking team. They've got individuals with speed and strength lined out across the park. That is a wonderful score. Unstoppable almost. Well, your assistant referees are almost redundant there. You don't need them. Every person in this ground could see where that's going. Straight through the posts.
Snaps it up. Flicks it up. On his way here. Spins it out. The clock tackles. Could be a chance here. Just can't stop him. That's a nice angle. And he knows he's scored now. Oh, he's put his body on the line there. Excellent service. The centre. Well played, that will be a score.
Nothing the defence could do about that. Overwhelming pressure, accurate passing. That is a fine try.
A great try, now the conversion. And that's a successful conversion.
There were worries about his goal kicking, but he has allayed all those doubts today. This has been some effort.
And he makes himself look big, takes the kick off well. Nicely offloaded. That's a good hit. The winger. Lovely offload. Great strength to get out of the tackle. Shuddering tackle. Ball on the floor, it's a ruck. The referee's called play it for long. Oh, he's crunched him there. Lovely hands. We shut the door. It's come out nicely and away. Passed on. Takes him man and ball. And the pace of this game really kicking in now. Oh, and he gives the ball away. Good work to get the turnover there. And it's away from the ruck. He gets the ball away. He put his shoulder in there. And the ball's gone to ground. This is a ruck now. On it goes. Spins the ball on. A few metres short here. One of the forwards here. It's a score for New Zealand.
Well, that try typifies the way this team have played all afternoon.
Approaching the kick now.
Well, that slow torture. Another kick goes over and the lead is extended.
And away we go again. Takes it from the kickoff. No way past that. The prop. It's away from the ruck. Good sharp pass. He's seen the space and he's using it. Stops him in his tracks. He's come back. Fires that one away. Pushing on. Just a bit of an opening here. It simply has to be a score. He saw off the defence and now he can celebrate.
That's memorable. That is a long way out and he's made it look very easy indeed.
It was a terrific try. 2 more points to the total if this goes over.
If ever a try deserved to be converted, that was it. A wonderful 7-point score.
New Zealand starting out. Great strength. Offloads. One of the forwards now. One of the forwards. One of the wingers. Breaks. Oh, he's really moving. Ships the ball on. He takes him out. They need to get this ball swiftly away. A swift offload there. The fly half. Look at the upper body strength there. And that's a ruck now. Lovely spinning pace. And they're only just home. Superbly done, that's a try.
The manager of the team will be delighted with that score.
And after the try, another 2 points.
Yet another successful kick as the lead goes out.
Lovely hands. straight into the chest. He takes him down. And away it goes. The lock. The number 8. And he really made business with that one, didn't he? Making decent progress here. One of the centres. Good soft hands. Inside opposition territory. It's out from the ruck. Tremendous progress. Good offload. He's free. They can't quite catch him. They've created the space and it's going to be a try. He never gave them a chance to lay a hand on him.
Send that try to the history archives. We're going to be replaying that 40 years from now. Brilliant score. That's as routine a conversion as you'll see.
We're ready to get underway again. So New Zealand set off. Flicks it on. The centre. The winger. Dips his shoulder in. Good tackle.
Lack of discipline there. You can understand why he's frustrated, but you just can't do that.
He takes the quick tap and we're away. Good tackle. Has good recycling of possession. Gets that pass away. And in goes that tackle. They are working like dogs at the breakdown today, aren't they? Nice offload. Nicely offloaded. The flanker. It's a lovely pass, just moving the man onto it. Suddenly the space is starting to appear. One of the forwards here. The centre runs. And it's going to be a try. That is one of the great individual scores.
Something special is required to crack the defence, and we've just seen that something special. What a try.
So with that kick, it is now the full 7 points.
Left, right, long range, short range. It's kicked everything. Brilliant.
And he makes no mistake from the kickoff. Lovely offload. Looking strong in the tackle. Hardly takes a step. Lovely pass. He gets that pass away. There's nothing the defender can do. And they've just given that to the opposition. Oh, what a fantastic tackle that is. Trying to stay on their feet at the ruck. The support is good and the ruck is clear. Nice pass. The prop. Advantage to South Africa. There's simply no way through.
Well, that's pretty poor, isn't it? Because there was no reason for him to knock that ball on.
It's nicely fed on. On it goes. The fly half. Looking through the first line of defence, and it's really on.
Well, all their wildest dreams for this afternoon have been fulfilled. This is one of the easiest imaginable wins.
Wrestling out of the tackle. Passed on. And you could feel the effects of that up here in the commentary box. Passing's good. And he's grabbed just short of the line. Lovely hand. goes. It's a try for New Zealand.
And the referee stands under the post and he raises his arm aloft. That is a try.
And that will add the extras.
He has hit that magnificently. He turns around before it's even through the posts.
That's a good catch. A swift offload there. One of the forwards. The winger. Hits him hard. Full time is looming, 5 minutes to go. He gets the ball away. He completes the tackle. Ships the ball on. No way through there. Ball on the floor and away. With offload. He tried to tackle, but he can't stop it. It just opens up. And they're storming through here. He can enjoy the moment because it's going to be a try. And in the end, they could not get anywhere near him.
You won't see a better individual try than that. This guy has got such a blend of sheer pace and balance. Wonderful score.
And he's hit the post.
Ooh, closer than he would have liked, but it's gone over.
Snaps it up. Legs pumping, through the tackle he goes. Solid tackle. Gets that pass away. The number 8. With that kind of power, is there any stopping him? There's the break. Good sharp pass. They're really starting to break through now. It's going to be a ruck. He gets that ball away so quickly. Just a few meters out. It's a nice pass. It's a score for New Zealand.
Defence came out with a brick wall of a defence, but right now that try line is a very thin white line, too easy to cross. Yet another successful kick. The lead is extended.
We get underway again with the drop kick. And he makes himself look big, takes the kick off well. Well, what a strong run that is. Nice offload. The prop. One of the forwards here. The fly half. Flexing those muscles and really getting through that tackle. Flicks it on. He saw what was on and he's going for it. They've tried to go high, they've tried to go low, but through he goes, they're trying to get with him. And what a finish, so much of it down to him.
Swerving, sidestepping and sheer speed. He had it all as he blazed his way to the try line.
And that's the final whistle. They've absolutely trounced the opposition. Almost at times today as if there was only one team on the pitch.
Oh, that match was an absolute procession. It started up front and it ended up front, to be honest. Smashed by the pack.
I hope you've enjoyed it. Thanks for joining us and we will see you next time. Goodbye.
Goodbye from me as well.
You